There are some stories that don't begin with noise, chaos, or a dramatic moment. Some stories begin with silence. And this story begins on a cold early morning when the sun had just decided to rise, touching the edges of a gleaming white Ford Raptor parked quietly in a luxury showroom. It wasn't just a truck. It was a dream carved in steel, a promise painted in glossy white, and a silent beast waiting to wake up. But the story wasn't actually about the Raptor itself. It was about the man who walked toward it that morning. Armand wasn't a millionaire. He wasn't a celebrity. He wasn't born into a rich family. He was an ordinary man with extraordinary wounds. Life had pushed him again and again, forcing him to break, forcing him to surrender. But every time he bent, he came back stronger. And today, he was here, standing in front of the machine he once believed he could never even afford to touch. He placed his hand on the hood, feeling the cold metal warm beneath his fingers. The salesman expected him to just look around, check the design, maybe ask the price. But Armand did none of that. He closed his eyes, because he wasn't just touching a vehicle. He was touching every dream he had kept safe inside his heart. Years ago, when Armand used to walk miles to work, carrying tools in his backpack, he would watch luxury cars pass him by. He used to whisper to himself, one day, people laughed at him. Even his own family said he was dreaming too big. Be practical, they said. People like us don't get that kind of life. Armand didn't argue. He just smiled and kept working. Because he knew something they didn't. He knew what fire felt like when it lived inside, a human soul. The Ford Raptor became more than a truck to him. It became a symbol of determination, of strength, of the kind of power that isn't loud but unshakable. Every time he felt defeated, he would picture that wide stance, those bold black accents, that shiny grille reflecting the world like a mirror. It reminded him of who he could be. It reminded him of the destiny he was building. Standing in that showroom now, Armand saw his reflection in the Raptor's glossy white surface. He didn't see a tired man anymore. He didn't see a man who once slept hungry, or walked in the rain, or took jobs nobody else wanted. He saw someone who refused to surrender, someone who believed in himself even when nobody else did. The engine roared to life as he pressed the start button. The sound didn't just echo through the showroom, it echoed through the years of struggle behind him. This wasn't a roar of a machine. It was the roar of victory, of finally becoming everything he once wished for. Armand drove through the empty roads, feeling the power beneath his hands. Every turn, every acceleration felt like a promise fulfilled. But something unexpected happened. As he stopped near an old street he used to walk on, he saw a young boy carrying tools just like he once did. The boy looked tired, hopeless. The weight of life already pushing his shoulders down. Armand smiled. He stepped out of the gleaming Raptor, walked to the boy, and said the same words he once whispered to himself. One day, you'll get your own. Just don't stop. The boy didn't believe him at first. But when he saw the Raptor, when he saw the confidence in Armand's eyes, something shifted inside him. Hope. That tiny spark that can change a life. Armand didn't give the boy money. No gifts, no sympathy, just belief. Because that's what someone once gave him, a small belief that later became a massive truth. As he drove away, the sun finally rose completely, spreading golden light over the shiny white body of the Raptor. And in that moment, it wasn't just a truck moving through the road, it was a statement. A reminder that dreams don't care about your background, your struggles, your failures, or your past. Dreams only care about one thing, how badly you're willing to chase them. Armand's journey wasn't about luxury. It wasn't about showing off. It was about proving to himself and to the world that a man's story is never decided by where he starts. It's decided by how far he's willing to go when the world tells him to stop. And as the Raptor disappeared down the road, one thing became clear. This wasn't the end of his story. This was the beginning of everything he once believed was impossible.